Hello everyone. One more time, let's talk about, there was a question about printing the AutoCAD drawing so you can get ready for the exam. I don't know if you've done this very much or some people haven't printed very much here, mostly working online. Remember, in AutoCAD, it's actually not printing. In AutoCAD, the terminology is plotting. Plotting. That's P-L-O-T. In normal printing, you have the option for printing and plotting, but typically, AutoCAD, the terminology is plotting. So when somebody says plotting, I want to plot the drawing, typically it's talking about some type of a graphical interface type software like AutoCAD or Pro E or something like that. But I just wanted to tell you that because usually what these drawings go to are plotters, and that's why they call it a plot rather than a print. But you can go to printers. It does have the printer as well, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Very simply, you can go up to File right there, and you'll notice there's Plot. You see that? So you won't find Print anywhere really, but you'll see Plot. So we're going to go to Plot. Over here, you'll have at the top. You're going to have. Don't worry about the page setup. You don't need to worry about that. All you need to do is go to Printer Plotter. It means which one are you going to print to, and you should be able to find your COT printer. Over here, it's at my house, it's a Brother, but at school it'll be a COT something something, and I'll show you in class. Anyway, I'm picking that, and then what I do is it sees the printer, and over here you've got different size papers that you want to print to. Typically you want to leave it as a letter size to print. Then you've got a choice of what to plot: a display, the extents, the limits, the window. In this case, I would probably pick a window for my purposes. Now, when I click it, it tells me down here at the bottom, plot, specify first corner. So it's just like a window for zooming in or a window to select something. I want to pick everything around, put a box, just touch it once and slide my mouse over and click again. What it is, it captured everything I had in that window and it looks at it. And now I'm going to say center it to make sure that it centers in my window. And I want to preview it. As you can see, it took everything that I'd grabbed and centered it up as much as it could based on that text sticking out on the right. And you'll notice that this is an educational product. You will always get those things on the right at home. The one at the school, I believe, when you do this, you should not see those. And it should print cleanly. That's the way, if you've created it correctly at school. Alright. Then if you're ready with it, you right click and you can say plot. It'll go straight and start printing it. Or you can exit and you can change some settings if you didn't like what you saw. And you can go back to it and do what you got to do. You can also do extents, which would be everything that is in the drawing. And in this case, this is all that I have in my drawing. You notice it pushes it out right towards the edge. Sometimes extents is a little crazy. You might lose some things on the end when it prints based on your printer. Better to use a window so that it fits it nicely in there. There's no scale to this. Scaling we'll talk about some other time. That's more advanced. And you can actually do a 1-to-1 scale, which means exactly the size of your drawing would plot onto a big plotter. But you need huge paper so that it can be printed exactly to the right size if it fits. Alright? Hope that helps. And that's really all you need to worry about, really, is make sure you've got a plotter selected. Go over here to window, put a window around it, and make sure it's a letter size. Center the plot. Preview it just to make sure everything you need to see in the print's there, and hit OK and knock it out. Alright, thank you.